Hey everybody, Bonnie here. It is such a big week. First of all, happy Monday. Happy President's Day for all the U.S. leaders. Here we are. And we have off. I'm at my sister's house. I just got my hair done. I'm actually doing a deep conditioner right now. We ran late, so we're running late today. So you get to look at me all wet. And then we have Claire coming on, and I'm super pumped. She is awesome. She's doing Diamond Club. She's enrolling people like crazy, and I just can't wait to get her on. Hey, Pamela. Welcome. Hey, Evan. Good to see you on here. Jennifer. Awesome. Hey, guys. Okay. Also, before Claire gets on, welcome everybody. Who is ready for BOGOs? Hey, Claire. BOGOs are happening tomorrow. Oh my gosh. If you are in Europe, New Zealand, Australia, yours already started. So I've been posting in the Oil Club the different countries, but if you follow your own country's doTERRA Facebook page, you will see all of the deals, and hopefully you're getting emails from doTERRA, right? Because it is hard to kind of keep track of all the countries, all the different deals. But it is super exciting. If this is your first BOGO, you need to, first of all, just know that awesomeness is happening. But second, go to in our Facebook group. I want you to search the word BOGO, and you're going to see all the posts that have come up in the past with BOGOs. We posted videos that I've done. Becky's done videos. I posted videos from other leaders. And everything is going to be done for you. doTERRA has graphics. I'll be probably using doTERRA's graphics plus informational graphics. We're going to get in there and do videos in the Oil Club. I highly suggest, and if you haven't done it already, make your own BOGO group, a Facebook group. How many of you guys already have your BOGO group? It is a phenomenal way to educate, to do videos, to connect, to share the deals, to follow up, to grow your audience, because your friends can add friends. Like I said, you could just get on there every day and do an oil. Like if it's Melaleuca and peppermint, you can get on there and hold your oils and share how you use them. If you don't use those oils or you don't have them, just share what you've learned about the oils so far, or you go online and look at the uses and share that and say, hey, I haven't even tried this one yet, but I'm going to buy it and this is what I'm using it for. There's a 5 max for each day. I highly recommend maxing them out, right? Because you can use those oils for sampling, for your personal use, for make and takes, for everything, and then you're going to get the 5 other free oils. So I always like to stock up on these because I use these oils for giveaways, for gifts, for like when somebody moves up in rank or whatever. You have your own personal stash, right? And it's free, so you can move it up. Careful, you don't always need them in your own points. So you might want to be getting a little creative on what you do with the points, like putting them on someone's account or getting a new person and putting it on their account and moving the points where you need them. But maybe I'll get on during the week and share what I'm doing. I have a personal private group that's for my personal enrollments that I'm going to be doing my own special on top of doTERRA special because, one, I want to bless people, but two, I never do this, but I just really want to, enroll people, but also just use this time to get a lot of people started. People that have said no in the past to the kits, maybe this is a good time for them to come in, buy the $35 account, add on their BOGOs, and then I can educate them and get them using and loving all the other oils. So question, do you make a public group? If not, who besides your customers and team members do I add? I'm still small. So Alicia, I think that's how you say it. In the beginning, if you don't have a lot of people, small groups are awesome. They really are. Like I actually, when I made my group, it got too big. I don't want to even go in there anymore. It's too big. So I try to do smaller groups because you can customize it to the people that are in there, and you can answer questions. You can follow up with them. Like small is not bad. I'd rather have some smaller following, but it's like really they're going to be a good following versus a bunch of people that are not interested, right? So yeah, start with the people that you have, add friends. If you don't normally share on Facebook, this is the time to do it. You can personally message people and just like say, hey, the special only comes up literally a few times a year. It comes up about 4 times a year, but it's never guaranteed. So we don't know if, you know, we call it BOGO blessings, but we don't know if they're always going to be here. And so just say, hey, it's a great time to get started. Because maybe people have said no to the kits, right? Because normally all I sell are kits. I pretty much don't ever sell anything but the kit. And the $275 Home Essential Kit is what I sell because it's the top 10 oils and it has the diffuser. But this is the only time, and I've never even done it this way. I'm just doing it different this time. So I'm going to try it out. This is the only time I'm really promoting. Buy the $35 account and buy the oils on BOGO for the week, okay? Because these are the people that you've been talking to that they've said, no, I'm not buying the kit, or maybe they already have a few oils and they, you know, now they hear the word free, or, you know, the BOGO, buy one, get one free. Now they're opening up, and I'd rather get them into oils now and maybe not with a kit, just to get them in and start experimenting, and then they'll fall in love, and of course, they want to keep buying more. So again, I've never promoted that before, but now I'm going to say buy that for only this week. Just start falling in love with oils, right? And then they can start using the other oils after that. And this is going to be the best way to get people started, because especially for people who are on a budget or they're not sure about oils yet, there's a very low investment, right? So anyway, that's what I'm going to be doing. And I'm also going to be giving a few extra incentives. If they order so much dollar amount in the week, I'll give them a free oil or something. You certainly do not have to do that. That's just something that I'm personally going to be doing. And the oils I'm giving away for free are oils that I've already bought in other BOGOs. So it's really stuff that was already free at different times. So that's why it's fun to get creative. You can make your own roller bottles, and you know, it just, you could do as much or little as you want, but it is a fun time to get creative and to get those people in, to join with you, not for retail. This is for customers. And it can really, really, really change your business. There's so many new ranks that are happening this month because of the BOGOs, okay? And every day in our oil club, I'll be posting videos, educational, graphics and recipes and different things. And then I'm going to have everyone who's ordered, oh, hey, Claire, I know I'm getting you on. Everyone who has ordered the BOGO, that deal, I'm going to have them do a screenshot. We did this last time of their order. And then every day for the BOGOs, for the 5 days, I'm going to do a giveaway. Pick one person who's ordered from that day, and then I'm going to send them a free gift in the mail. I don't know what the gift will be. I'll just see what I have at my house, right? Just to keep it simple. And then that's what we're going to do. Our BOGO's not available for retail. Pamela says, I don't know about that, but pretty much I would not tell anyone to buy in retail. I don't think it is. You think you have to be a customer, but I'm not sure. Okay, I'm going to bring Claire on. I just wanted to kind of clear up a few things with the BOGOs, but I'll be on this week doing videos too. So, Claire, you are on. Claire is a phenomenal leader. She's one of my top line. She is a gold doing diamond club. So she is soon going to be platinum and then gold, and then diamond. So watch out for Claire. She's hustling. She's enrolling like crazy. She's traveling all around all the different states to grow her team. Her team is on fire, and she's just going to share some of her awesomeness that she is doing with her team, some really cool things that I think you guys are going to like and learn from Claire. And she will stay on to answer questions. So I'm going to invite her on here. Let's see. Let's see if it worked here. Claire, are you on? Claire, you might have to... Hold on. Claire, you might have to ask to be invited because I just sent it to you. I just requested you to join, but I think you need to invite yourself. Facebook just Okay, cool. I see you. Hey, hey, there you
I think
are.
I'm on.
It's
I'm
a little
here.
since
I
last
made
week
it.
how they do it. So yeah, it's a little bit different. All right, I'm gonna.
Yes, it is. It changed.
We all want to hear from you,
Uh-oh.
your awesomeness, and everything that you're doing. Did we lose you?
Nope, you're back now.
All right,
You're
Claire.
back. Can you hear me?
Your secret sauce and hear how keep doing, and you're just a rock star.
Oh, thank you. You're always too kind with the words. I feel like I'm just the average person, so I just want to tell you what I'm doing and what's been working for us. So, Diamond Club, I think you mentioned that. Did you already
Yep.
mention that?
Yep.
Sorry, I was in and out. Okay, so Diamond Club is a program that doTERRA offers to everybody that's silver and above. So anybody can participate. I just learned about it. Like I'd heard about it a little bit when I first joined, but I was like, oh, what's that? And then when I was at convention, they had um, a table there, to talk with because you get a separate account manager for the Diamond Club. So I was able to chat with them and ask questions, and I just felt this little tug on my heart, like, I think you should do that. And then I freaked out, and I didn't tell anybody at first. I think I might have talked to Krista. Krista is on my front line, and she was the only one. I was like, don't tell anybody. And then I probably talked to you, and I was like, I don't know about this. So, because it's a huge leap
Yep.
in my mindset, really. It was like I knew that it was going to be a growth moment. And I know from past experience, anytime there's like a new thing that I just, feel like, oh, I got to try this, I got to do it, I grow in my mindset and in my leadership, which then the business follows. So I always get scared and nervous before you grow, right? But also really excited. So basically that kind of all started in September to then fast forward November, and I was like, okay, qualifications are coming up in December. I got to make a decision. Am I going to go for this or not? And and I was just like, okay, I'm going to do it. So I started rephrasing how I was talking to myself about it. It was like, you're going to do this. It's going to be fun. This is going to be fun. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be great. I also was really, like, first of all, I love to travel. So being able to travel and go and meet some of my team for the first time was huge, like really, really huge. And so let me back up a little bit. Diamond Club, like I mentioned, is a leadership program in doTERRA. It happens twice a year. It's seasonal, so February to May, that's the season, and the next one is August to November. It's a 4-month program, and you have to meet some requirements, like to qualify. The qualification month is usually like 2 months before, so it's December and then June. And you can look on the doTERRA blog or just Google doTERRA Diamond Club. It'll tell you all the things about it, but it is open to everybody. What they do is they reimburse your travel. So you have a minimum of 3 um, travel, uh, what's the word? I'm like losing my word. Travel places that you
Days.
got to go
Yep.
per month. So you have to do a minimum of those, and then a minimum of 3 events local. Okay, and then they'll reimburse up to 6 max per month. So I'm basically maxing it out because a lot of my team is not local to me. So this
Right.
is a huge opportunity to go and meet them and, have some fun, do some training together, learn about oils, it creates duplication, all of those things. So it's pretty cool. There are some limitations on what they'll reimburse and all of that, but it's pretty fabulous. And within that, so doTERRA covers half, and then you get sponsors. Your uplines will help pay a portion. So Bonnie, Jenny, and Elise are all part of my sponsorship team, so I'm very grateful for you guys. And I know that I would totally do the same thing for anybody in my team that wanted to do it, because growth is growth, and you will be changed by it. So anyway, so now I'm in this whole different part of doTERRA culture that I had no idea was there. So then qualified in December, and I was just really praying. I was stressing out well, kind of a lot, like, okay, I'm doing it. Now how?
Right.
And that's really the best way to jump in. It's like when you feel like you should do something, just do it and then figure out how you're going to do it later. So things fell into place with that. I found this gal, Lisa Zimmer. She's another diamond, and some of you have already found her. My team already knows all about her. But Lisa Zimmer, you can Google her Facebook group. She's an amazing diamond leader who gives a lot of free training. And so I adopted her class system for several reasons. So first of all, find her. It's Lisa Zimmer Essential Oil Biz Tips. Okay, it's a long name, but that's her Facebook group. It's open to all wellness advocates. Don't add your customers. It's just for advocates. Second thing, and I can type it out, or maybe somebody can type this out for me in the comments. Don't get lost in there. She has a lot of awesomeness. I pretty much binge watched her during Christmas break. Once I found her, I was like, oh my word, she speaks to me. And this looks fun. And she's just easy and like, okay, so first 3 videos you want to search in her search bar and go watch. Number 1, how to enroll in 3 minutes.
And Erin,
she's got.
Can you do this if Erin's on?
Oh, that'd be great, Erin. Okay, so number 1 video, watch how to enroll in 3 minutes. She has 2 videos on that. I recommend watching both. One is that one, and then the second one is like if somebody asks you, like, how do I buy one oil? How do you take them from that to buying a kit? And I've used it, and it works beautifully, like so beautifully. You do not feel salesy at all, and you're coming from.
Tell them what happened with your friend.
Oh, my best friend. So best friends can be our greatest challenges when you start a business at times. She's always been supportive of me, I should say that, but she's like, I don't do parties. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. So she's never come to my past classes just even to learn about them, but she'll do whatever, she's wanted to try the oils. She'll do what I say. And she called me and she's like, hey, so that peppermint worked amazing. How do I buy that from you? So I used the how to enroll process with her and sent her a screenshot. I was like, okay, well, tell me what you're going to, I just used all the questions in there. You guys will find it. It's genius. It's really easy. And I just asked her questions and basically took her from peppermint to, she was like, oh yeah, I got to get the Aroma Touch kit. Like that one's, it's the small bottle kit, but it comes with a diffuser. So the small bottle kit is the Aroma Touch diffused, and the large is the Home Essentials or the family. The Aroma Touch is awesome because they get a diffuser, and everybody should get a diffuser. Yeah. So she pretty much told herself, yeah, I see the value in that. I need that kit. Yeah. So that's what we did. Logos are, sorry, some of the comments are flashing up. Yeah, oh, that's not for me. Yeah. Do not tell people that BOGOs are available for retail. I'll just tell you that, a little business tip. You do not want people ever buying retail from you. Not only from a business standpoint, and Lisa will tell you this as well, but also from the standpoint that that is not the best thing for them. I mean, we know how much, I've had people come to me mad later. They're like, I've been ordering retail from my sister and she never told me that I could be earning all these free points. And, so people are mad. So you've got to know that you truly are helping them if you tell them the best way to order. Okay, so back to Lisa Zimmer. Okay, so I said how to enroll in 3 minutes. Second video is how to do a success. Bonnie and I, we could talk for hours, girl. We get sidetracked. It's too much fun. All the time. I know I've been missing our chats because you're so dang busy moving again, girl. Settle down. Okay, so second one is how to do a successful make and take. It's genius. You're going to be like, oh. So she's very strategic in how she does this. So you'll learn, you'll see, you'll be like, oh, this is amazing. Third video, search Trifold. Trifold is the class brochure, but it's also genius marketing because you can literally hand it out. You can give it to your hairdresser. You can give it to your dentist office. You can, wherever they'll let you put up flyers. So Google those 3 things. So our team decided, I got my leaders on board. I said, what do you guys think about this? They were like, oh my word, we're doing this. And then we started bringing in the rest of the team because I didn't want to overwhelm people. I was like, what do you guys think? I didn't want to change things up on them so much. But then they were like, everybody loved it. And so I did the first ones myself here at my house before I took it on the road, and it was amazing and fun, and I booked classes from classes, and I still have like 4 more happening this month. People love it. My best friend, who's like, I don't do parties. Hello, she's been twice. She came to the first one, brought a friend to the second one, I also do now a once a month members only. I want them to want to be in that class. I want them to move from the beginner class to get access to the member only class. Way more fun stuff and free stuff. That she's been to that, and she's like, when's your next one? I'm bringing my mom. So people naturally become sharers, and I think what I found, now if any of my team is on, I've been to visit Amy Sulzberger Slatter. She is on one of Zia's top leaders, and she lives in Iowa, and Joey Tonemaker and her team, Linda, Barbie, and then her newbie, Tracy. Oh, I see Tracy on. Okay, so we had one at Tracy. She was like, I'll be a hostess, and did this for Joey as well. So we knocked out 6 classes, plus Amy had a pizza place, and we were literally there from 11 in the morning until 10 o'clock at night, and we just met with people. We had classes scheduled, but people were coming in between all day long.
I know, we didn't even get to talk about that. I wanted to hear how it went.
It was amazing. So as far as that goes, check out the Make and Take system, and then I just want to give a shout out to my team so far, because they're just amazing. And like I said, a big part of this for me with Diamond Club was, okay, now I get access to go to them directly and meet them and love on them and just hear their stories and watch them grow. And that has been so much fun. So like I said, I've only had 2 trips so far. Next month is insane. It kicks it up a notch. I'm gone a lot. But it's all fun. And like I said, I like to travel. I was like, free travel, I'm in.
Yeah.
So I went to Joey's first with her team, and Joey is an incredible leader. She is a hairstylist. She works in a salon, and so a couple other gals that work with her are Barbie and Linda, and they were there. She got her team together, and Joey's like, okay, I'm gonna have 2 classes available on Sunday. So if you're gonna clean your house, you guys, offer at least 2 classes that day. Mine are at 10 in the morning and at 6:30 at night on the same day, because you hit the monster. Yes, you're all set up. You have everything set up. It's super easy, and you also give people choices. And if they tell me they can't come, I say, no worries. I have another one coming up.
Yep.
Even if I don't know when it is, I just say, would you like to be invited? And they're always like, yes. So do not lose people that, couldn't come just that one time because they're interested. You don't want to lose that. Or set up a one-on-one. So we went to Joey's, and it was Barbie's first ever essential oil class. She's one of our newest leaders, and she brought somebody in and enrolled somebody right there. In fact, the gal was so excited before the Make and Take. She was like, how do I sign up? So she's like, how do I get my kit? So we're like, oh, great. So we just did that first for her, and then she went to the Make and Take. So it was really, really fun, and I'm really proud of them because they have pretty powerful oil stories, pretty significant health changes, and pretty emotional, because when a health change in your family or for you changes for the better, it's legit life-changing. Going forward, it changes your life and how you can do life. And so they shared their story. And that's not an easy thing to do. Sharing your story can be very personal. It's a personal journey, and especially when you have that powerful of an experience, it's very emotional. So I'm very proud of Barbie, Linda, and Joey, for just doing that and being vulnerable in that way. And because of that, they are helping others in turn, because that story, they're like, oh, wow, So it's really, really, really powerful to do that. And then we were at Tracy's, and that was a hoot. It was so much fun. Tracy, your husband is amazing. I gave him trifles because he's a natural sharer. I was like, go help your wife, talk to people, give them these. Tracy's mentioned, 100% conversion at her class. She had 4 people show up, and even with the flu, Joey had 7 people between her 2 classes cancel, which actually turned out to be a little bit of a blessing because she had like 20 people say they were going, and we're like, how are we going to handle all these people, which is a good problem.
Right.
But she still had lots of people, and then Tracy had people cancel too. Just things happen. So that's why you always want to have your next one set up, because they're interested. You don't want to lose that. So I'm going back there next month. So we've already got that going. Tracy, girl, you were hilarious and amazing. You're a natural sharer, and you found that out by the end of it. At first, she was like, "Oh, this was fun. Let's do one in the summer." And then by the time before I was even to Amy's place, driving to the next spot a few hours away, she's messaging, going, "When are you coming back next month? Let's do one next month." So I'm like, "Yeah, it's that easy. It's that easy. They see it."
Awesome, but you can do your own too.
Yes, because you're just reading from the trifold. You'll learn from Lisa. It's not hard. And in fact, sometimes if you've been in a little bit, you know too much. And so you have to, I don't like the word, but dumb it down. You have to, for the average person, because we know oil language and they don't know it. So you have to think back to when did I first start? Like, I didn't even know what a roller ball was. So a roller bottle, I explained that, like this is what it looks like, so very, very, very simple, and no like membership and, all those kind of language, uplines, all of that language, they don't even know. It's just like, no, you're going to get the best prices. Here's the best kit, small, large bottle. You get your own wholesale account. That's how it works. So just read through. You will be amazed at how easy it is. So then I was off to Amy's, and I got to give her a shout out a little bit too, because that girl was like an inviting machine. This is no excuses, you guys. She lives in a teeny tiny town, okay? And she had people come in. She signed up the pizza owner. Her daughter is now getting a kit. Like, they want to feel better. And it was because sharing the stories, and people want natural health. They want the tools. Yep. Everybody's heard about essential oils. And as soon as they hear why doTERRA is different, they're just amazed. And then they get to use the oils right there. So it's pretty powerful. So she had a couple of her gals on her team. They brought people. Even if they're not ready to go then, now they've paid for their samples. So you're making money. My first make and take, I made $265 cash. We had an enrollment, so I got fast start as well. And just the momentum. I mean, it blew up from there. And I have not had, you're going to see all that she offers. I have only offered the essentials make and take. So to get started, buy the essential make and take, it's $25. Buy the trifold, it's $20, and you print out your own, and 5 milliliter roller bottles. Get your oils with the BOGOs, because most likely they're going to be free somewhere in the top 10. You're going to need the top 10 oils: Wild Orange, Serenity, and Balance. So watch for those. Use your points. I've had my team, they've just cashed in points. They've, done whatever they need to, but you're going to make your money back.
Exactly.
If you're partnering with other leaders, decide who's going to take the role of getting the supplies for that class. Joey did it for her team because that makes sense. When they branch off and do their own, get your own, because then you know where the money's going and who, how the money's going to be exchanged for that night. And we're not selling pre-made rollers. We're selling the rollers and the fractionated coconut oil, and we're letting them use our oils for free, because in doTERRA we do not repackage and resell. There's a lot of liability with that, you guys. So you just, word it that way. And yeah, that's it. I'm back home. I'm ready for my next trip. Gearing up for March. We're gonna kick it up a notch.
Well,
so if
labels, labels, Becky.
Okay, I have to give a thank you, because I was just like, Becky Troja, genius girl. Becky. Okay, so and I forgot to mention her in the beginning because she wasn't able to come to the class time. She's already off and running with her own, but she was able to come beforehand and meet up with us. So that was really valuable. When I first introduced her, she was actually the first one on my team to just run with it. She's like a go-getter. She's just like, okay, I'm going to do this. And she had her first one set up before I even I was like, okay, I'll set mine for 2 weeks from now. She's like, I'm going to do it this Thursday. And I'm like, you go, girl. Like, that's the way you should do it. That's what I should have done.
Yeah.
And she messaged me a picture. She's like, oh, did you buy the label maker? And I was like, yeah, and she goes, well, I just made these labels. And I'm like, oh my word, how'd you make those? And I am not techie at all. So she's like, oh, it was easy. And I'm like, no, that's not easy. So she posted a picture in Lisa Zimmer's group, and Lisa messaged her, and she's like, girl, you just solved the problem for me. Will you make these and sell these? And I'll just refer people to you. So she's your girl for the labels for your 5 milliliter roller bottles because they're super cute. Did you buy it? Yeah. Yeah.
No,
And they all go with, they go with the make and take specifically. Right. And she also did some for the I Have My Oils Now at member only class. They're just genius. You'll find her in Lisa Zimmer's group.
I didn't want
Becky
to
is amazing.
Label makers only because I care about looks.
Yes, you do. Yes, everything has to be super cute. And I was just like, I just got to get this done. So I just did the labels, and it turned out fine. Here's a picture of my little label. You probably can't even read it, but this is our Happy Mood Team roller, and they just wrap around. So just in white, but you'll see all the options there. I'm definitely going to Becky's next because they're like next level cute, and now I know what I'm doing, and that wasn't there when we first started. Like, it literally happened overnight for her. She was like freaking out. She's like, oh my gosh, she wants to, and I'm like, do it. So she's already done several make and takes, and yeah, she gets really good success with those too. So okay, and then the last piece is I will be posting in the all the groups like where I'm going to be. So the other cool thing about Diamond Club is doTERRA's is genius, and they're beautiful in the way they create their culture. There is no cross competition because of part of the rules. They allow you to enroll or people to bring people from other teams to your classes. They get the Diamond Club freebies because there's extra freebies if people talk with me personally or come to one of the classes that I am at, or anybody in doTERRA that's doing Diamond Club, okay? So you can have a percentage of other teams count for part of your monthly enrollments. Obviously, they enroll with them, but they get the freebies. So you can collaborate. So if I'm traveling back to Iowa, I'm going to Long Island, I'm going to a couple places in Michigan, Minnesota, California, I'm here in Oregon. So if you have contacts in those cities and areas, whether it's a wellness advocate, a customer, and they bring somebody and they enroll, they're going to go with you, but they're going to get the freebies and the class and the education from me and the connection, with our team.
You know what the freebies
So I'll continue. Well, I can't remember what March is. This month is grapefruit oil with a minimum of 100, so with one of the kits, that's what we enroll with is kits, of course, except for the BOGO week is probably the only exception, or if it makes sense for them to do a la carte, but we get people to 100 PV minimum. So they get grapefruit oil and they get 25 LRP points. So for this month, it was, because of the new year, it was 125, or it is 125 points plus the grapefruit. So, yeah, and I don't know, doTERRA already offers so much free stuff that I really haven't needed to offer it. And then the other thing we do is if they enroll that night at class, the hostess has decided to give the 5 free rollers, because they get an option of 5 in the make and takes, they get that set free. So instead of paying $25 for that plus their kit, they get that free if they enroll that night. So there's incentive. And then they have 3 days after I leave for the other, to take advantage of the other deal, but we don't tell them that at first. So, we want them to enroll right then, and it's like the very, very first. So anyway, does anybody have any questions?
No.
Don't know.
Isn't Claire awesome? And Claire, okay, so I want to say one other thing that, and I don't know what time it is, but I think it's 1:35 because my reminder just popped up. But so if you were to ask me, say Claire is not an ordinary person or average person, because I just love Claire and we've been friends for so long. But one thing that she says about herself, so I'm only repeating it because she said it, not me, is that she says she is like the average person who enrolls like 2 to 3 people a month, right? Is that right? there. And so
I'm not a high enroller.
right. So sometimes when people look at all the people that were in, like every month I try to recognize the top enrollers. This person did 10, this person did 9 or 20 or however many awesome, enrollments they're getting. That is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And those people are obviously
Totally
hard, but when you're even, getting 1 or 3 people a month, they're still working hard. And it's not that I'm not trying to recognize, it's just usually you just do the top enrollers, right? But Claire is a perfect example of consistency, commitment, just not like the turtle and the hare, right? But you've just been like, or whatever it's called, tortoise and hare, but whatever. You're just continuing doing.
No.
You're just doing the work every month, and it's not like record breaking or anything, but it's consistent. You're growing. Your team is growing. You're solid. Everything you do is solid. And building now with the Diamond Club, now you're gonna kick in high gear. Now you're gonna have rollers, because it's amazing of what you're doing. But for everyone on here that's listening, and you're like, well, I'm not Claire, I'm not Bonnie, I'm not Becky, I'm not Nikki, or whoever all the people, Stephanie, or whoever all the people that I'm talking about every month. Diamond Club or getting to diamond or getting to silver or getting to platinum or gold or whatever your rank you're going for, that's for everybody. It's not only for the top enrollers. The top enrollers maybe a little faster, but it's for everyone. And so I just want to make that perfectly clear. Like, I mean, of course, Claire is going to start exploding, is fire, but it's not always that way. It's growing and just consistently doing the work every single month and making progress. And,
yes.
I
thank you for saying that. First of all, yes, I totally agree. And I do say that all the time because I think most of this business, what's really cool is the activities that I do really haven't changed. It's still sharing the oils, teaching them about oils, and enrolling them. I do the same work. I haven't changed, my hours other than now. I'm obviously working more hours than before, but I got all the way to gold being very steady. And, 2 to 3 enrollments a month is my average. In the beginning, I think I had a little bit more because we exploded, and now might be an exploding season 2. But it really doesn't matter because I make sure that there's duplication. If I can teach everyone on my team that comes in how to enroll 1 to 3 people a month, now you're quadrupling yourself. Now you're, it's times 12, times 20, times, it just keeps trickling down. And that is the average person. Not everybody can do this full time. A lot of you are working. I mean, my top 3 leaders, they all work, 2 of them full time, and their mothers,
Right.
So, and if they're able to do it too, you just kind of weave it into your life when you can. But yes, it really, doTERRA levels the playing field. This is an opportunity for every single person. I hate saying that word, a stay-at-home mom most of my life. I've had side gigs. I've gotten an education, all that. I just wanted to be a mother, and I love being a mother. I feel like it's the greatest work I could ever do in my life. But at a certain point, we want to do something for us. And so when this is like my thing. And so you just get the training you need, and you just, over time, and you learn it as you do it. I knew in order to learn the make and take system, I had to just do it. I just had to do it. So now after I've taught so many classes, and each time I'd be like, oh, I wonder, how did that go? Or did I tweak this or whatever? But anybody can do this. Also, I want to say with Diamond Club, the goal is, obviously everybody wants to be diamond, but the goal is to help you move forward in whatever your goals are. So at the end of the season, does everybody become diamond? Well, I don't know. That just depends on where the enrollments went, things like that. That is my goal. My first goal is platinum. But anything that moves you forward. And then you can do the program again. In fact, they also have like diamonds that are doing it to get to blue and presidential. So they just pretty much always have that program, I guess. So check it out, you guys, because I think you should be a goal. It's not always everybody's right season in life, but at some point in your business, I really think everybody should try it and do it because it's such an opportunity. So I'm just searching. I don't think
and we have 3
I don't know if I see questions
right now. What'd you say, Claire?
Oh yeah, Lori Rowe and Marcy Olson are also doing Diamond Club. They're on Becky's team, and so we've chatted a little bit. It's nice to have, kind of a sister team doing, you could talk and bounce ideas. And we also are sending people, like Lori's going to be in Nashville, and I've got some people there, so we can kind of send people to get educated and come to the classes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just looking to see if there's any question. Oh, Christy asked if the videos they're in Lisa's Facebook page. It's Lisa Zimmer Essential Oils Biz Tips Facebook group. Somebody can post that. And if somebody could post the 3 videos, if they didn't, I'll check back later on which ones to start watching. That'll get you started. It's in her group, not her page.
The rest of the questions in the comments, because we've
okay.
it over.
Oh yeah, you're asking about label making. You got to go find all that information in Lisa's group, you guys. It's all in Lisa's group.
And I like the ones
okay.
That Becky has, because you just buy stickers and you just print them out on them. I believe, right?
Yeah. So yes. Super easy. Sure. No, they come pre-printed to you. They come pre-printed. She mails them out to you.
Oh.
She already, yeah. I think, right, Becky? Becky, if you're still on, I know she was earlier. If you're still on, if you could clarify. But she also has her website in Lisa Zimmer's group, so it'll tell you all the details there.
All right, Claire.
Yeah. Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, girl.
Thanks to you and your whole team. You guys are rocking it.
Thank you. It's been fun. All right.
Bye.
Bye.